Anyways, hello everyone, this is Dusk Golem, Ryan.
This is Timmy, Super Nugs, Dice.
This is survival mode inside the obvious stages we're playing.
Okay, the glitch is you have to get the canister, put it on the left side of the box. You have to shoot it to make it go up on the top of the platform over there. You have to kill your partners because they'll break the box.
If you're playing with computer players.
Yeah.
I recommend you play with 4 human players, but if you have to have computer players like we were here, then just kill them. They'll just get in the way.
Okay, when you get up there, you gotta get the other canister thing, and you have to throw it at the box to move it, because if you touch it or anything, it will break, and you don't want it to break. Then you would have diarrhea problems. There's another way to do the glitch, but it's pretty weird. You have to get the canister from down there, hit it, get one of the pipe bombs, throw it out on the bottom of it, and it launches up. But this way it's easier and has less chances to break.
Anyways, though, we got the crate about where we need it. So here by the way, I'm the player on the right screen, Timmy's the player on the left screen.
Yep.
Just really quickly, so you don't break the box, try to get some of the items there if you need them, but jump on top of the box and get up into the upper path, and then you'll be able to get to parts of the level you weren't able to before.
And do it as fast as you can, because if you stay on it too long, it will break.
The other player, meanwhile, sets off the alarm, they run for it. And here on my screen, you can see to the left there's nothing, because you're not supposed to be able to go here. And the hole on the right. Now, really carefully walk off the edge. See right here, because if you walk too far, you'll just fall down all the way, and then you'll get hurt by a lot, so that's not good.
By the way, always take the long way, because if you take the short way, you have more chances of getting hurt.
So anyways, then you go backwards in the stage, jump over the little lumps, and then go through the pipe, and you get all the way back to the safe room at the very beginning of the stage. You know, like where it is in the normal stage, you camping or whatever.
Yep.
So, lock yourself away into the safe room!
Yay!
Now, this area is actually a really good place to sort of camp out in if you want to inside the survival mode stage. As Timmy will probably explain in just a second, there are some items around below, like the health kits and ammo, which you can recharge up on. Not to mention there's 2 guns, so I recommend you don't get them because they're worse than your regular guns.
Yep. And it's just like the original stage. They didn't take it out at all. All they did to it was block exits and stuff.
There is one really bad side to like staying here though, because if you stay here, there is a lot, and I'm not even kidding, there's a lot of tanks.
Yep, because you're right by the tank respawn point.
So basically, if you want to fight a bunch of tanks, but they never ever appear for you, they will appear for you like crazy here. If you thought survival mode had a bunch of tanks, like, I'm not even kidding, since this tank spot, which they spawn at, is right next to this door, they'll be spawning like crazy. And by the way, tanks can break through the door, it's just a moment.
Oh, and by the way, if you want to get that tank achievement to kill a tank by yourself, I recommend you play this by yourself and do that. At least kill one.
There's our first tank! Now, as you can see though, what we recommend here is that one player stands on top of that invisible platform there, because it's kind of a platform that most of the time enemies miss, even though, as you will see in a little bit, tanks and all of them can go up there, they just don't do it as often. And one player plays as the distraction.
Yep.
If you're playing with more than one person, you can have like 2 people up there and 2 people being distractions if you really want to, or however you want to arrange it. And even though there's only 2 of us here and we don't last as long as we could have hoped, it is known that you can survive here for a very long time.
Yep. You stay here long enough, 4 tanks will try to break in.
If you stay like past an hour or something, because a friend of ours actually has stayed in this stage for over an hour, like this one room, the safe room, and survived.
But they know how to do the power shot thing.
Yep.
I don't.
Anyways, though, it is actually pretty fun if you enjoy this type of thing. Now, if you are a really big hater of camping inside sewer stages, you probably won't enjoy this, but this is quite possibly in the stage the best camping site for quite a few good reasons. And if you're trying to get a really good score or something outside of survival mode, this is a pretty good place to go get it. Even though, as I said, there's like almost no regular zombies. There are absolutely no boomers, because boomers are too far away. Their spawn points like on the opposite side of the stage.
And they're too fat to climb.
So, yeah, basically, they actually don't come to this area, and there'll be a few smokers and a few hunters, but there won't be too many. There's going to be sort of like a small amount every once in a while.
And the smokers won't actually come in. They're too scared.
But the hunters will.
Yeah.
However, the smokers will try to pull you out.
Yeah, but it's basically a fail because all the railing and stuff.
However, though, as I said, the only thing which you really have to worry about here is a bunch of tanks, which I guess if you think about it, tanks are supposed to be the most powerful enemy in the game, but that's against the point. Now here comes our second tank.
Oh, and by the way, when you're on top of that platform thing that I'm doing, just keep jumping so he can't punch you. That's why I keep jumping up there.
So that tank will be able to get him. However, though, look at this. The tank climbs an invisible platform and punches Timmy in the face!
Nope.
Anyways, though, as we see, I start getting raped by 100, but the tank saves me. What a good old pal, good buddy, old friend. The tank almost dies, but I'm here to save the day! And the tank is kind of taken care of.
He's kind of gay.
Yeah, I always thought it's like one of those emotional movies. It's like, hang in there, buddy. I'm here to save you. Don't stare at my crotch that long, though. Crotch shots.
Sexy.
Now, here we have him taking the pills. Timmy's taking the med kit. I'm like, hey, my med kit. I get another med kit. It's all good. Now, the thing is, though, is that this glitch, the thing, not really a glitch. Yeah, it's a glitch.
Yeah, it's a
because
glitch.
you're supposed to get the crate up there. But it's something which we do want to see how you guys do when you sort of camp out in this room. If you post a video response of the actual required material of you trying to save and, well, stay and camp out in this room and survive, we will post it as a video response. In fact, generally, even though I'll remind you guys countless times, if you do something that we're doing and post it as a video response, and if we think it's interesting or good, we will post it as a video response.
Yeah.
Seems like I have not heard of this. Anyways, though. Then we have our next tank. I think the tanks that come after us is the ones that get us.
Yep.
Because then two tanks come at once and we screw ourselves. Especially since I set them on fire. I don't know why I did that. I thought it might work or something. But
No, it does. It works.
It puts the freaking tanks on fire, Timmy. What more could you ask me? Timmy, I'm going to ignore the fact that I even asked you that. Anyways, though, we have a few more monsters that are not coming in here yet. As you can see, there's a clock over there, and now we're going back to our thing. This is when I was like, okay, there's only one more med kit left. I'm on low health and trying to save my health, so I'm going to use this montage to come and get the tanks when they come. Well, actually, I only thought there was going to be one tank. Luckily, though, we make it over the 6-minute march. Will we get a silver medal? Of course not. So then I throw the fire and the tank. I think there's only one, but it's only two come out of nowhere. And I'm like, holy shit, tank on fire, throwing bricks at me! Of course he stays up there, he's going after me.
By the way, he got the achievement because he was using the profile we never used.
Oh yeah, I'm using the side profile. I was never using that reason for this, because I'm just being a big guess. I guess it's because we weren't playing on that.
Yep.
So anyways though, tank smash! And then I like this next thing because I get to be able to look into the screen.
Yep.
They're like old chums, just right now dancing in our graves. All on fire! How much more awesome can you get?
I already answered that.
Anyways, though, this glitch was presented by Dice. He's the one who knew about it, really, even though a friend showed it to him, and we hope you have fun with it.
I love you.
More Left 4 Dead videos coming at you later today.